So WWE Night of Champions 2025 is in the history books, and in this video, I will be doing a complete Night of Champions review, discussing the matches and more. So without further ado, let us get into the review. Starting off the show was the King of the Ring finals match. Personally, I do not think this match deserved to be the opener of the show, and this could have competed for the main event spot if it wasn't. John Cena versus CM Punk, but obviously this is in the past now, we cannot change this. The crowd during the match and the entrances were really active, and that is what we like to see. Typically, the Saudi crowds are quieter than what they have been during the show, but starting out the crowd were really strong. Obviously, we all know Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton are main eventers, and they definitely delivered to this retrospect. During the match, despite it being the show opener, Randy Orton even went for a punt kick in this match, and I love to see this, as we have not really seen this in WWE for over a decade. Now, Cody Rhodes did go on to win this match after an insane RKO from Randy Orton. The match was brilliant, but the ending was a bit mediocre because of the crowd though and the rest of the match. I'll give the match a 6.5 out of 10, as the ending more or less let the match down. Now the next match of the show was the street fight between Women's Tag Champion Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. Watching Raw and the build-up to this show, I think this has been one of the better build premium live event matches post-WrestleMania, as some other matches have not really had too much of a build. I'm a massive fan of Rhea Ripley and think that Raquel Rodriguez is an exceptional talent. She's not one of my favorites, Rodriguez, but I do think highly of her as a performer. In this match, both women did not disappoint. This match was everything you would expect out of a modern-day street fight in WWE, and I loved that about this match. They could have easily done this match without the street fight stipulation, but this only made this match better. We did have some interference from Roxanne Perez in this match, and Rhea eventually turned her focus to Perez attacking her with a trash can. Ripley went on to win the match after hitting Rodriguez with a riptide from the top of a table, which was positioned on the top rope. I have to give this match a solid 8 out of 10. This match delivered. The crowd could have been a bit better in this match, but aside from that, it was all around great. Following this great street fight was Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. Karrion Kross is another wrestler similar to Rodriguez that I personally rate very highly, and this has been the case since his NXT days. He's always been a strong wrestler, but hasn't really been booked properly on the main roster. I wasn't really expecting much from this match, considering it was just a filler match to replace the Intercontinental title match, which was supposed to take place between Dirty Dominic and AJ Styles. Sami Zayn was a massive crowd favorite during this match, and this is the case with every Saudi show he is on. Both superstars both had their own spells of offense, and this match was actually really good and well put together. Yes, you can argue that this match could have took place on Raw or SmackDown, but I think this match and each superstar respectively were deserved of this pay-per-view spot, and I think both men delivered to a good standard. Sami Zayn went on to win this match. Overall, I will give this match a 7 out of 10, simply due to the fact that I wasn't expecting much from it, and we got an entertaining match. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa was the fourth match of the card for Night of Champions. Jacob Fatu has been explosive on the main roster since his debut in WWE last year, and since Roman Reigns dropped his title at last year's edition of WrestleMania. Solo Sikoa has improved week by week, and he is easily one of the best and funniest characters on WWE TV currently. Now, out of all the matches on this card, this was the one I was least looking forward to watching. This match pretty much had little to no build at all. Just the betrayal at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. It was only when I was watching this match live on the Premium Live event that I had noticed this was for the United States title, which, if you ask me, shows how little to no detail and effort has been put into the build of this matchup. JC Mateo interfered in this match, along with the returning Tonga Loa, where Solo Sikoa nearly had Jacob Fatu pinned. This match significantly picked up after the interference from Mateo and Tonga Loa, with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's brother. Debuting in WWE, I didn't pick up his name, so I do apologize because of the debut. Solo Sikoa managed to capitalize on this, with Solo Sikoa winning the United States title. I did not expect this at all, and I cannot say that I am dissatisfied with this result. The final half of this match was definitely salvaged by the interferences, the return of Tonga Loa, and the debut of his brother. 7.5 out of 10 for me. The Queen of the Ring was the co-main event match between Asuka and Jade Cargill. Asuka's coming back from a 13-month injury courtesy of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill last year at Backlash in France. Cargill is chasing her first singles title in her time in WWE. This match, in my opinion, was easily the worst match on the card. The match was boring, short, and all round just was not a good match. Jade was victorious, officially receiving her first singles title shot since signing to WWE from AEW. I will give this match a 4 out of 10. And the main event was between CM Punk and John Cena for the last time. Damn, this does take me back to my childhood, man. I love these two. They're both fantastic. Coming into this match, I had really high hopes, and the match itself did not disappoint. Cena did go on to win the match, thanks to help from CM Punk's long-term rival Seth Rollins. And all around, this match could not have been any better, and was well deserving of the main event spot. Usually I am never really a fan of interferences in matches, but the way it was done in this match, Punk signaling for another referee and Rollins coming out instead, it was well executed, and Seth Rollins' outfit was ridiculous, let's be honest. The only thing I don't like about this interference is the fact that Penta came out. I like Penta, I think he's great, but aside from Rollins' faction, he has had nothing to do with Cena and Punk. And same goes for Sami Zayn's appearance. Aside from that though, match gets an 8.5 out of 10. Overall, the show was very solid. The opening match was fantastic. Even though I do think that this match could have easily been a contender for the main event spot, Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez delivered and was spot on. Absolutely amazing. I did not expect much from the Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross match, and it was arguably the best match on the card in my opinion. Fatu and Solo started off slowly, but picked up towards the end. The queen of the ring match was disappointing, and I feel like this was rushed, and the main event was spectacular. I loved it. Now, we have covered everything in this video on my Night of Champions 2025 review. Let me know your thoughts on this premium live event down in the comments section below. If you haven't already, do be sure to leave a like on this video. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content just like this, including reviews, news, and more, and I will see you in the next video.